Welcome. Not quite ready because I got distracted. But there you go. Welcome to, if I go to the correct thing, the Hodgepodge of Hilarity. There we go. We'll start with something in a moment. It's just I did get slightly distracted. And anyone in the Discord will find out why I'm slightly distracted in the not too distant future. Because I'm just taking some photos of what distracted me. I was just looking over my desk, and it's like, wow. I'm just trying to get the right sort of. This one's proving troublesome because it won't focus, unfortunately. If I go closer, I don't think closer will help. I'm trying to take a photo. If that wasn't obvious. Let's go zooming back out and see if we can get the camera to clearly focus on the correct area. I don't think it wants to. Right. The problem is I'm just that little bit. Can't quite tell whether I'm too close or too far away for the camera to actually figure it out. I think it may just be a case of it can't quite focus on the right thing, which is inconvenient. I wonder if we can trick the camera into getting the right sort of focus. There's it. I think I might have. I think I tricked the camera into getting about the right sort of focus, although now I've untricked the camera. This is important, I assure you. It's not that important. There we go. I can't remember where I got this one from, but anyway, I'll explain. I realise it's riveting content, I'm sure. But anyway, so yeah, I was just idly looking over my desk, and my Spider-Man was facing down on the desk, and it was like amazed me how big his package is. But there you go. Just writing a message now. I suppose I could narrate the message for you. This Spider-Man seems to have quite a substantial package. Could be keeping his lunch warm, I guess. But otherwise they really just went to town sculpting his what should we call it? I suppose penis would be fine, but I suppose bulge. There we go. Oh no, that's Big J, and we don't want Big G. Anyway, just explaining where that I can't quite remember where it's from. I can't remember if it's Trident or one of the others. Yeah, Trident's the most likely, but anyway, there you go. If you happen to be in the Discord, you should in a moment. Although having said that, this upload of photos might kick the shit out of the machine, but still. Anyway, let's start the game. We were going to do some Fallout. Not Fallout, Fall Guys. Are you working? Hey, there we go. It's worked. Fall Guys. Let's try and open that up and start. But yeah. Oh yeah. Writing a PS. PS. The numbers were to get the camera to focus it isn't some kind of scale. I can't remember what those numbers mean. What do these numbers mean? Oh, it was yeah, it was a puzzle from Neo. The world ends with you. I say puzzle. It wasn't like, well, no, I mean technically it's a puzzle, not like a difficult puzzle. Although having said that, I didn't quite understand the principle, I must admit, or rather, I was just off the principle. You see, basically what it was they gave you a triangle with the number 3, and they gave you a pentagram, a diamond, a hexagon, a square with the number 4, and then a circle. And so I sort of assessed the idea that it was, of course, the number of sides. 3 sides to a triangle, 4 sides to a square, that lined up with everything. And then I thought, oh, right, okay, so the next number's 5. Then the diamond is 4, because it's just a square rotated. Hexagon 6, of course. And then the circle, I thought, well, is that considered one edge or no edges? And I thought it was sort of one whole edge. But it turned out it wasn't edges at all, which is fair enough. It's just shy of what I thought it was. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, it suggested I could collect more things. So I'm gonna collect all of these things. I'm not allowed the backpack. Oh, I'm assuming that's just a top. Yeah, that's fine. I was about to say, oh my gosh. Are you seriously saying we can get backpacks now? But I'm assuming it's just, it's still just upper. It just happens to be a backpack. Right, what do we fancy? I suppose that's the newest. That's the Monkey King. That's kind of cool. Well, he looks the Monkey King. And it goes quite alarmingly well with Ezio's bottoms. What's this one? Just, Treasure Charter. Yeah, that makes a degree of sense. Twinkly Corn. I mean, go on. Let's be a Twinkly Corn. Is there a Twinkly Corn trouser? Space Traveller trousers, Veggie Dogs. Twinkly Corn. Oh, it's a tutu. I think that's a step too far. I feel like let's combine it with something else. Not a tropical tree, I don't think. Treasure Charter. That's the world's best cosplay, isn't it? Yeah, he just got my trousers, and then I put wings and a horn on. My banana belt. Again, slightly silly. My beach shorts, or rookie. I suppose they're meant to be boxing shorts, aren't they? Santa's, yeah. Shark robot, in fact, specifically. Then this one, Space Traveller. What else we got? Sort of crazy. Oh, Regal. I mean, apparently their definition of Regal is wearing no trousers. Which I suppose, arguably, if you are a royal, you probably get away with not wearing trousers a lot more than your regular schmo. There's the Monkey King again. Oh, there's a crocodile. I could be a part crocodile, part unicorn. I'm sure that's a thing somewhere. Oh, yes. I mean, I must admit, I'm not discounting the idea of just keeping Ezio's trousers, because they're not terrible. We're keeping Ezio's trousers. I know it's silly. I know it's ridiculous. And I must admit, I do quite like the cloud pattern, but we might try and be a little bit... again, that's a bit too veiny. It's a bit too pink and veiny, isn't it, that one, I think? That one's... I think maybe that... Because that's okay, but I think that's just the slightly better one. Especially because there's a little bit of shine to it. Just a little bit of shine. A little bit of shine, oh yes, Bouncy Bean, just peachy. That's an epic one. I think we want epic, really, don't we? Let's be honest. Theatrics, the only one I've not got is the Funky Chicken, and I'm mostly fine with not having the Funky Chicken attached. Right, let's get to the games. Let's just double check. Oh, Extreme Squads Show. Interesting. I don't think we did an Extreme Squads Show. So, no respawns in these remixed familiar courses. Interesting. Oh, shit, the bed. No respawns. Yeah, it took me a moment. Took a moment for the old brain to sort of engage there and understand precisely what that meant. But still... I'll tell you what, we'll stick to just the solo show for now, because they'll be slightly easier courses. And what do we look like? I suppose we look like an assassin unicorn. I am the assassin unicorn. You will fear the assassin unicorn. Or should it perhaps just be the assassicorn? I am the assassicorn. Rassin sassin frassincorn. Everybody loves the assassicorn. Yeah. That's gonna be the next DLC for this game. For the Assassin's Creed games. The next one will be the Assassicorn. But yeah. Just back to Spider-Man's package for a short while. They've even sculpted the sort of the costume wrinkles where it's being sort of pulled over the package. It's just amazing. But I thought maybe I'd left like a sprue on there or something at first, because all I could see was this giant sort of extra bit of plastic just nestled between his buttocks. But no, lo and behold, I gave it a closer investigation. It turns out they really sculpted just a full-fledged package. A full-fledged spider package. Spider Johnson. I was reviewing my desk when I spied his Johnson. Apparently we are not getting any players. This is interesting and slightly weird. We still seem... Oh, okay, with the match service. Interesting. Now, is this game or me? This could bring Fall Guys to a unfortunate end if I cannot get in there. Oh, I'm assuming there's nothing obvious that I need to deal with. No, as far as I can tell, it's not kicked up a fuss, so yeah. Do 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 diddle dee 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 diddle 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 dee 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 dee. Nope. Diddly. Well, isn't this slightly unfortunate? Nope. Apparently there's still a problem. But I don't know if it's my problem or their problem. So we'll try every type of show. If we can't get anything, we may have to embrace the fact that I'm going to have to figure out something else to do earlier than planned. Plus, we are going to miss out on the Assassicorn, which is very disappointing. But I suppose maybe, I don't know, maybe it can't find anything owing to the stream, but that seems unlikely. Oh, Mayo Dog, why don't you lick dick? Lick some dick as you get banned today. There you go. Now you can't lick as much dick as I previously suggested you lick. But yeah, this is definitely not... I didn't see any kind of maintenance message that would have warned me that I needed to deal with this situation. But apparently... I'm, yeah, just don't want to work. There was a problem communicating the match service. As I say, I don't think this is me, which is unfortunate, because, yeah, I'll give it one more go and just double check there's nothing here that's... Because I feel like if it needed the sort of, I allow you to connect, it would have done that last week. So yeah, but apparently nope, it doesn't want to do. Well, poo. As specified, gonna have to think of a backup plan a lot earlier than I had intended. I was sort of aware that at some point I was going to want to change my mind and do something a little different. Something different indeed. Ooh. Sorry, I've just gotten distracted looking at Steam sale now. But I want to actually go to the library to have a review of the games I could play instead of this one. I could just do several of the ones I suggested. I'll tell you what, we haven't actually done Halo Infinite for a while. So maybe, yeah, I'd be willing to do Halo Infinite. Perhaps. Assuming Halo Infinite works, of course. Which, owing to the fact that this one's not working, maybe there's some kind of weird issue. Nope. This one's definitely not doing. So I guess we shall exit the game. And I suppose maybe we'll try again later. But, so... Okay, I suppose that title will suffice. And we'll update the game since that didn't work. To that game, update that. And now we just have to have some hope that this one's going to work instead. Which, yeah, I mean, it's inconveniently plausible that nothing will work. But we'll have to go with the backup of the backup of the backup, I suppose. The fact that it's not online would suggest that, at the very least, our Yu-Gi-Oh! Game will work. But our Yu-Gi-Oh! Game was getting a lot more difficult. Did I manage to just about scrape a victory? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, I scraped a victory last time, but it was bloody close. Too close to call. Too close indeed. I'm just going to have a look at some of my other figures to see if they've got quite such defined packages. And no, apparently, whoever built this Daredevil one, they decided to do poor Charlie Cox a disservice by suggesting he's got barely any package. I suppose arguably he's got looser trousers, perhaps. Let's have a look at Wong. Does Wong have a massive Wong? No, again, just sort of fairly regular trousers. How about this man's got enormous legs. So surely if anybody's going to have... No, he's got mostly skirt. They didn't bother filling in the skirt bits. But yeah. I think, as far as I can tell, the only one with an enormous package is Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. I could tell it was a man by the sheer volume of cock. Anyway, Halo is loading. Oh, you can see it on the screen. Excellent. Might take a while, I suppose. But hopefully we'll actually get online with this one. I suppose arguably I should avoid online games, considering how many issues the internet tends to throw up while I'm trying to do all these things at once. But still. I wonder, maybe the world is telling me to stop bothering. I often think that, but there you go. Sometimes you have to spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. That is an old reference. That is the wrestler Carlito. He used to eat a little bit of apple and spit it in people's faces. And he would, his sort of opening theme song was essentially, I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. I wonder if he's up to anything. No, that's not helpful. I wonder if... there we go, that's him, I think. Yes, that is. There we go. We want to actually start the game. And hello! Hello there.
Hello there.
General can't sleep. We don't really need options, I don't think. No, we don't really need brightness, I think that's fine. Multiplayer... And okay. I kind of... Yeah. Maybe just... Okay. What the fuck is this? That... Why is this? Oh, okay. No, that... No? What the fuck? Anyway, yeah, Carlos Edwin Colon Jr. What's he up to nowadays? Is he still 2003? 2021. That's close enough, I suppose. 2 appearances WWE, first an entrant in the Royal Rumble and another following night on Raw. So I'm assuming he's still wandering around doing his bits and pieces. I'm assuming he perhaps doesn't spit in people's faces anymore, especially with COVID around. I imagine that's probably very swiftly considered a no-no. But what I don't know what's happening. He's still active and he's about 3 times the size he was in WWE. As in, he's now really fat, muscular. I don't really want to watch the cinematic. Oh, okay. I don't think I have a choice. I think I have to watch the cinematic. I suppose. Fine. If you insist. I guess I can. As in, like, popularity, physical muscle, or he's let himself go. I'm assuming he's not let himself go too badly, considering he's still going, but... yeah. I used to quite like him. He used to be quite amusing. All muscles, blimey. Are we ever going to get anywhere? Oh, I really need something to work, please. Steroid apples, I see. Well, that means everybody he's ever interacted with has probably shot up in size as well then, because he used to spit those apples in people's faces. I don't want to put my tick on you. I'm sorry. It's childish, but what can I say?
They aren't hostiles. They're wolves. Back from the hunt.
I'll pretend to know what the fuck she's talking about. I don't really know much of the Halo lore, so I'm assuming the wolves are an elite team of something.
This Neuralink is corrupted, ma'am. I'll have to pull the chip.
No! Do that, he dies. And we lose everything he risked his life
That
for.
would be a great gimmick. Everyone he touches just gets benched. Yes, hench, not bench, yeah. Just everybody he touches. You're a bench, you're a bench, you're a bench.
We were on a recon op.
He'll never not have a place to sit down.
Your UNSC fleet depot on Gamba. The one the Covenant destroyed in 42. The Banished brought it back online. Added their own shipbreaking gear.
Oh, I think that's me.
Spent 2
In the
days
red, I think that's me.
like one of our cruisers.
I wasn't expecting to be in it.
Then Lee saw one of
Or it's coincidence and the man in red just happens to look a lot like my chosen Marine.
Yeah, that sounds like something he would say. What a good link. Okay, show me. Eklund, what exactly did Spartan Din put inside his head? A banished AI. The first I've ever seen. That anyone has ever seen.
Who dares to cage the mighty Aratus? I will crush your bodies and on the
How did you
He's
find
such a
him?
cute
He had
little
found
fella.
us. Dean's
You just want to
opportunity
tickle his
to
chin.
our security protocols. We went in and
I attacked. Weaklings, cowards! You will beg for mercy before the end.
Oh, I like him.
we fought our way out of
He's
their ship.
delightful.
Hijacked that Phantom. But the AI followed. Tried to offline the Phantom's engines. Locked down its flight controls. So Din gave it a more attractive target. One more thing. He made me promise to show you this. No matter what. It's guarding an archive. The entire Banished operation on Camber. Whatever they were trying to learn, it's in here. And maybe a whole lot more.
It's very rumbly.
He's stable. Barely. We gotta get that thing out of him. How? carefully. And then
Yeah,
get
I
into
suppose
Tessa's
it makes a degree of
gloves.
sense. But it's not a helpful answer, is it? It's not a helpful answer. I think she was hoping for more of a scientific sort of plug it in, put it in like a air-gapped hard drive or something. But no, they decided it's more appropriate to just go, yeah, that. I don't actually want to upgrade to premium. All I really want to do is just sort of play the game. So if I could do that, we'll just do a quick play to see if it ends up working. I'm hoping it does, but we seem to be having serious trouble. I don't think Fall Guys has anything to do with Microsoft, whereas Halo is definitely Microsoft. So I don't think it's the Microsoft connection, but it is weird that the fact that two of them have gone, no, I can't access the multiplayer, suggests it's my end. But I don't know how you would adjust that. So I don't know how to adjust my end, which makes it very awkward. But anyway, welcome, Mr. Can't Sleep Must Paint. Now we've finished the cutscene, we can start more of a chatter, perhaps. But welcome. How are you? How are you and what are you doing? Are you still painting your little Thor? Your little Thor. When you get to the tips, just you go, I'm painting my little Thor tips. What are you painting it with? Ointment. It's the only thing to do when you've got Thor tips. Oh, it's loading the map. Okay, that's fine. I think. Unless it's decided to cut out again, which would be awkward and annoying. But the worst case, the worst thing, rather, not the worst case, the worst thing is, of course, the fact that these have worked in the past. Which is always one of those ones that really makes you go, I want to slaughter children. Oh, okay, it makes me want to slaughter children, but there you go. I'm sure most normal people probably don't. Their go-to probably isn't, I want to slaughter children. I'm okay. I'm not bad. I'm trying to get things to work and they don't want to work, which is always slightly infuriating, but there you go. You missed us trying Fall Guys that just kept refusing to connect to the online, and you entered while Halo was refusing to connect to the online. At least now it does feel a little bit like we might be getting somewhere. I finished Thor's skin, just starting the clothes. They're ridiculously intricate. I'm going to have to do sections. Yes, I must admit, I think that's the same. That's Trident again, isn't it? And I think Wong has an awfully large volume of folds and details that you'd need to paint. I don't know when I'll get round to trying to do that, and I'll probably keep it as simple as is humanly possible. But still, in the films, which obviously that Trident's Wong is based on, filmic Wong, it's very much a sort of, he's got very sort of patterned clothes, whereas comic book Wong is a lot easier. It's just green, as far as I remember anyway. Here we go. Oh, it's the Lion King. Cobra team ready, moving out. I've got a gun. Let's get a big gun. Oh god, it's going to take me a moment to get used to the sensitivity, because having been doing a different FPS game recently in the form of Sea of Thieves. Well, I died, which is unfortunate. I died. Trident make wonderful models for tiny brushes. Tiny brushes. No, you don't harm my friend. I can't remember the grenade button. There we go, I've remembered the grenade button. Oh, I killed the man with the grenade button. Excellent. That's what you like to see. I mean, anybody around that corner would be pissed off, wouldn't they? Because it'd be like, he couldn't have possibly known I was round the corner. Always remember, do the jumpies, do the jumpies, do the jumpies like a fucking prick. I really, do you know what? I'd really love to host a sort of Mythbusters. Yes, I'd like to host Mythbusters. Ow, you bellend. But I'd like to host a sort of Mythbusters for video games thing. I'm sure it's been done several times before, I'd love to still... Oh, you are a smart cookie. Unfortunately, my friend was slightly smarter and he came up your rear end, but that's not the point. Oh, dang it. No, no, I want to get up there. Oh, there we go. That's how you get up there. Is there a boy ready to take me on? Nope, I think I'm going to sneak in here and have a cheeky little win. But, did we do... It's fine. It's fine, I'm all good. But yeah, no, dang it. But yeah, like a Mythbusters style show, but for video games and stuff. As I say, I'm sure it's been done before, but what I'd like to do is get a professional military man, and he will not like me for it. He will not like me. I will make some powerful enemies, because he will not enjoy this. But what I'll do is I'll get him to... Right, I'd like you to use professional tactics, please. If you could use some professional tactics to try and deal with this situation. And then what I want you to do is play paintball just jumping around like a fucking bellend. And see if it works. See if it works as well as his professional soldier training works. My guess... Ah, there's a man behind me. I sort of felt the bullets, but didn't realise it was quite so close behind me, but never mind. We are shit. Alarmingly shit. Like, the shittest you can be. This is not good. I mean, in fairness, we do seem to have one man who's not moving. But in fairness, I think the enemy team seemed to have one man who wasn't moving as well, so he might be distracted. Yes, there you go, there is benefits. Surrender! Elbowed him in the face. There's men everywhere. And they want me! Oh, that was an interesting grenade bounce. Not exactly what I want. Oh god, enemy scored. This is very difficult. Very difficult. So I'll get my grenades. Hiya! That's my... Oh, the spanker's not quite available yet. But is it Yep, no, it's genuinely called the spanker. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Anyway, playing Battlefield yesterday, went to access my equipment wheel and throw a grenade dead in front of me. Oh, and threw a grenade, sorry, yes. Nicely done, me. Look, sometimes you have to be your own cheerleader, I'm afraid. I really should pick up a new weapon, but this one's doing quite well for me, in fairness. There's going to be another nasty man behind me. You revealed your position, Mr. Nasty Man. Now I need to just try and deal with... Ow, I got hit. There's an ex-military dude that plays FPS games and acts super serious. It's hilarious. Seen a few clips, can't remember his name. Oh, that sounds magnificent. I really would like to see that. Like, in fairness, I did see one where it was this old fella who'd sort of fought in many a war and was sort of doing it like you would do it if you were an actual soldier. And that was sort of hunkering down. Ow. Ow. And then was very confused how the man saw where his location was. But that's video games. They always know where you are. Somehow, some way, these people always know exactly where you are. Should really reload that gun, but you know what? Balls to the inevitable wall. We'll get the big gun going again. Oh, I haven't got any grenades. Yes! Mic kill, sir. Hello. It's one of those ones where you kind of hope the microphone's not hot micing. Because that man did just get someone rush up to him and go, hello. Which I can't imagine. And again, another reason why you kind of hope that the hot mics aren't active. Yo, bitch! I just punched you in the face! I'm gonna try. Oh, I wanted to punch his friend in the scrotum. just so I could really sort of maximise my face to scrotum ratios. Is that a thing? It is now. I will keep my head down and just work on my face to scrotum ratios. Very important. Yes. I've always wanted a holy balls. I forgot the way this gun works. Come on, baby! That shotgun definitely should have done a lot more damage, but I suppose I was quite far away. But that's not strictly speaking how shotguns work, but there you go. But we are dramatically outclassed here, aren't we? If we ever end up in a real war, I hope you and I are in the same squad, beautiful, that's screaming and singing, yes. Asshole! Oh, well, at least I managed to shout arsehole at one random dude at the end. Oh dear. Oh well. It was, I mean, loss is reasonably inevitable for me on this one, but we really did get fucking creamed there, didn't we? It's quite impressively bad we did there. But as I say, I feel like at least one of them was because one of our teammates for a prolonged period wasn't doing anything. I don't know whether they just had to sort of, oh shit, my parcel's there. I've got to go. Sorry, lads. But never mind your war. I have to go and deal with this. Team snipers. Oh lordy. Minimal scavenging. Stay frosty. Check your angles. Keep your hat on. I know it is sort of like military parlance. It's, I don't know. Something about that makes me giggle quite badly. The idea. Keep your hat on. Capture and claim zones to score. That's kind of what I just did, I think, isn't it? The Rumble Pit. A mix of Slayer and other free-for-all games. Fiesta. Tactical Slayer. Team Slayer. Ranked Arena. I don't think Ranked Arena is going to be my jam. I'm slightly tempted to go Team Snipers, but still. Oh, infinite ammo snipers, right. Minimal scavenging, that's where I got slightly confused. Because I thought it was... I thought the idea was you had minimal resources, therefore you had to scavenge. I completely misread it, but do you know what, fuck it. We'll have a go of Team Snipers. Let's go sniping! I'm a sniper! I'm just a shooter guy. I said something. I need my chest high wall. It's a Miracle Sound song for anybody unaware. And you should be. Oh, poop in your pants. Don't be this game. Don't be this game. We need you to not be the game you want to be. Be better than that so I can play ye. Come on, please. I know you want to be a piece of shit, but you can be better than that. Come on, please. Yes, it is trying at least to be better than an inconvenient piece of poop. And what, pray tell, is an inconvenient piece of poop? Any poop that is not in the poop area. That is an inconvenient piece of poop. I think most people would agree that any poop that is not in the official pooping area is an inconvenient piece of poop. Match starting right now. A watchful protector. Deployable shields like the drop wall provide protection until they are burned through from damage or run out of power. Slayer. Yes. Shotty... Was that actually a mode called Shotty Snipes? Is this called Shotty Snipes? That is magnificent. I feel like you need a better looking helmet if you're going to pull off the flame. And that's a chunky man's sort of chest piece, isn't it? Or is it a chunky woman's chest piece, I suppose, perhaps? But yes, okay. And yes, I suppose it is in fact Shotty Snipes. Because we've got snipers and shotguns. I do feel slightly bad for my teammates because I'm not like... Ow. Ow. Okay. Emphasis on the I feel sorry for my teammates because I am not much of a sniper, as was just evidenced, although I didn't really get much of a chance to not be much of a sniper because I just got wiped out in like 2 shots. Oh, nice. Oh, not so nice. Oh, someone got him. Get that gun reloaded, son. Get that gun reloaded. Whee! Oh, nice. We have gained the lead, despite the obvious. Oh, hello. That means someone was in here. Oh, dang it. Oh, headshot, baby! Counter-sniped. Right, I'm going to try and reunite with my teammates. Teammates. Where are you, sir? Teammates. Motherfucker. All of my shots were unnecessary there. Take a grenade. Oh, lost my life. More like. I suppose arguably that's how we lost the lead, because I lost my life, but what can I say? I can't help it. Oh, he's whooshed. He's gone for a whooshing. Ah! No! Don't have any grenades. Oh, just run. Just run. Oh, I don't know. You've got a man? No, you've not got a man. Oh! God damn it. There's a man who's really quite good. Who I can't see. Oh, fuck. There's a man there. Oh! Shot in the kidney! For 20p. Oh, dang it. He got the better than me. With a noticeable glare from their scope. Yes. Well, I mean, in fairness, we saw that on the other side. I saw it from the other side. Which I immediately gave away my position by scoping down, but still. Come on, you little prick! Oh, boy. A little friend died. Sorry, little friend, but I'm going to slide on out of here. Whoops, that's a death pit. Ah! Woohoo! Nice. I'm fairly certain one of those shots did hit him. I realise it wasn't the most professional of sniping, but nice-ish. I mean, I wouldn't have minded having the full kill on that one, but I suppose it was far high. Buttocks! Buttocks! No. I mean, one buttock shot will have to suffice. Nope. Friend, I'm doing a spin to help you. I hear it's a fun trick, just to spin yourself wildly into the ether. That's not going to help the situation if I throw myself over the side. Oh, I see. Halfway to victory. No. Some of these guys are very quick. Very quick. I think it's Mr. Dexu Finn. Is Dexu Finn... Oh, yes, Dexu Finn is a little bit good, isn't he? He's a little bit good with his little sniper rifle. He's a little bit good. He's maybe does it too much. He plays with his rifle in the morning. He plays with his rifle in the evening. He plays with his rifle until he can play no more. And then someone comes along and shoots him in the nothing. Damn it. Thank you, friend. Whoever shot the mean, nasty man did me a grand favour. Because I was definitely not shooting the big, nasty man. Even with Mr. Man who plays with his rifle all day long, they are still actually losing. Which is surprising. Dang it. Lead the... Oh! Teddy Creek! He went right up the fucking creek without a paddle there. I've felt the bloodlust now. I need more. I need more death. More chaos. Ha ha! Oh, Dexufin. Dexufin got shot by my friend. I was a distraction. That's about as much as I can hope for in this game. Overshield. I'm going to go for the overshield. No, it's not in yet, so I'm assuming the answer is no. I'm assuming you can. If you've got sort of radar ears, you can probably hear the sprinting. Sorry, Sam Dilly, but I mean, it had to be done, son. It had to be done. As in, you had to be done.
Overshield available.
Yeah, I thought he saw me. Gosh darn it. I wonder if that was the same bloke shooting, because that was very rapid, if so. But very rapid, in fairness, if it wasn't the same bloke. If it was two separate blokes, it felt very rapid as well. Ah! God damn it! This Dexufin is definitely very good, but then again, Bethaglithilu seems better, so that's something at least, but Jesus. They seem to, I don't know, maybe there is some kind of animation skip thing you can do in this one, or something, but yeah. Seems to get that sort of double shot in very rapidly. Either that or it's just coincidence that Dexu is always the one who gets the kill. Difficult to know for certain sometimes. Oh, God damn. Oh, victory! Excellent. Well, that's something. Yeah! We're the big boys. We slap each other when we win. Your head is still a little bit on fire, isn't it? But I must admit, that's not a good helmet for the fire. I feel like there must be some better helmets for that fire. It just doesn't quite go with the helmet he's chosen. But hey, look, who am I to criticise his design choices? Augmented experience. Challenge complete. Nice. It's the way we like it. Snipe. I'm a sniper. Headshot an enemy with a power sniper rifle. Only once, though. In an entire match that was pretty much exclusively sniper rifles, I only headshotted one person. And only did one counter snipe. Suppose it's fine. Bot boot camp, I think we don't really need that. Land grab. Land grab sounds like one we've done before. Because I think quick play just does... Yeah. Big team battle. Let's do big team battle again. Because I do like it when there's more chaos and more madness in the game. Because sometimes, only sometimes mind you, sometimes when there's enough chaos and madness in the game, it hides the fact that I'm not very good at the game. And that is something I definitely require. Because if I don't have that, people start noticing that I'm the shit amongst the pigeons. I need there to be sufficient chaos that nobody can notice there's shit amongst the pigeons. There's just too much shit amongst the pigeons. There's no possible way of noticing the specific shit if you've got lots of shit. Just let that map load a hey ho. Hibbity bobbity hoop bobbity habbity doobity hey. Oh badabadub whoopity bidabab babadoo wababa. Willida babadi. Wabadabababa. Wabababababa. Wabababababa. Willy willy bumbody. If you've ever had a willy willy bumbody, why would you ever consider having a willy willy bumbody? Would you doodle doo 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 doo?
Act fast, Spartan.
Doo doo. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. We're about to start. Dee 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 dee. It is look at me. Look at random lumber. I think it was lumberjack, wasn't it, rather than lumberjack? I might be mistaken. Lucha. No wonder he's in such bright colours. I like the fact that 2 of the team are in sort of standard, decent military colours there, and 2 of the team are in bright colours that are entirely... Is this a new map? I think this is a new map. Oh shit, I don't know where I'm going. Hello sir, hello sir. I think I can get on the back of that. I don't know how... Oh, there we go. No, wait. There, I'm on the mongoose. I'm on the mongoose. I don't think this guy knows how to drive mongoose. No, I think he's alright. He's gotten the grips with it. Oh, I don't know how to get off. Oh, I didn't get off in time, so a man shot me. A man shot first because I didn't get off in time. Are you inviting me to your warthog party? You are inviting me to the warthog party. Oh, that's not good driving, sir. Relax. Please, relax. Realise that there are obstacles, sir. And you go round the obstacles, not into the obstacles. Try it. I can't deny it. The driving in this game is awkward, so this is interesting. There appears to be no bad guys, and you're driving around in circles. There may be a bad guy there, but we've left the perimeter of where my guns can shoot. Yep, you've got that's that wall again. No, I've got a very small arc, which I've heard is a bit of a problem. Okay, okay, sir, we're gonna have words about your car insurance. There we go. I think I might be better off not relying on other people in vehicles. Yeah, that was a pointless yeah. There's bad men in the tunnel. I didn't run down the... Oh, there's more bad men in the tunnel. Oh dear, this is going to crash, isn't it? Is this like entire computer crashing? Or just the game? Is it surviving? No. Oh, I see. The encoding is being overloaded. Okay, that's suggesting the settings of the game are too much for it. I maybe should have realised this before we started, but then again, I was going to say that is already as low as it can go there. I think the settings are the same. Yeah, they are all pretty much low. So, I mean, decal quality we can drop down. And unfortunately, yes, I did get shot, but that's because the whole computer was having a bit of a hissy fit over the size of everything, which is yeah, I mean, that shouldn't really... Again, I remind the machine it's done this before. Well, I must admit it is slightly concerningly hot on this occasion, but still, maybe we'll make this the last the last of the games. Maybe the big games that it can't quite handle these days. So there you go. Hey look, it's a Halo game. Hello. That is a reference to The Goes Wrong Show, one of my favourite comedy shows of all time. But welcome, Mr. Butternut. Welcome to the Haloing, where it might cause a dramatic crash of grand... I don't know where the man shooting me is. He was above me. Nobody ever looks up. This is the problem. Energy sword at turbine base. Okay, we'll have a look at the turbine base. Now, see, what I wouldn't give to have a lovely little sniper rifle at that point in time, owing to the fact that there was a man right in front of me within sniperable distances. But still. How are you? You've barely touched the Halo series. Same here. Absolutely same here. I am very much not a Halo person. Hide in the crow's nest, I won't see you there. Exactly. Funny enough, Can't Sleep was in earlier, and we were discussing the fact that it's very weird playing another FPS, and it's like it's going to take me a while to get used to the sensitivity for starters, and it will take me a while to sort of get used to the buttons and stuff. And oh, hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. You'll crush me between your thighs. But yeah, it is slightly weird playing another FPS, and it's going to be a slightly different. Oh, there's bad men behind me. That bad man had a big sword. I actually eliminated the man with the big bad sword, and surprisingly, unless you can't pick up the big bad sword, surprisingly, his mate who killed me didn't then go on to collect the big bad sword. Maybe he's like me and finds it just awkward using the big bad sword. Still shocked how heavy real buckets are. Yes. See? See? The bad man didn't look up again. Oh, but I didn't get the kill on the bad man. That's not the enemy. That's somewhere there is the enemy. I don't know where, but somewhere there's enemy. But yeah, it's in. I don't know that. But oh dear, it's going again. It's going again. Oh god. I think we may have to quit out of Halo, because otherwise I think it is going to die on me, which is not. Yeah. Oh, there's not. I mean, I literally can't put any extra settings down. So I think I am going to have to leave the game though, because it is definitely not okay. But there you go. Next try to, yeah, I suppose holding 10 cannonballs is definitely going to be a troublesome thing. Because I feel like the bucket you showed in that thing is possibly a slightly smaller bucket. Larger bucket even. I feel like that's a larger bucket that you showed than necessarily you'd have in-game. But, I mean, water is heavy. Water is heavy, man. Seriously heavy, dude. I suppose could try it in window mode, but that would require also I can no longer see the game on the game screen, which is going to make life very awkward, considering I can only see the game via the preview, which is not great. That's vibration, because it's not a perfect rendition of the game. Also, that's not worked either. Okay, I think we'll exit the desktop, and I think we'll have to leave Halo, owing to the fact that it's kicking the shit out of my machine today. I mean, I suppose it kicks the shit out of my machine every day, but I suppose the ambient temperature is probably not helping. And just maybe anything extra they've put in the game is not helping. Yeah, because that's not a good heat. That's not a good heat. I think that's why it's kicking up quite so much fuss. So I feel like Halo might now be a little bit more sort of no, which is highly irritating. Truth be told, highly irritating indeed. But there you go. Let's see if there's anything. I'll have to try and just do something low impact, perhaps. Diddle diddly bum. Have you diddled a bum? Have you diddled any bums recently, sir? Diddled any bums today? Have you diddled a bum yesterday, or did you diddle a bum tomorrow? I wouldn't know that. Tomorrow hasn't come. But I might. No. I don't know is the truth behind the umming and ahhing. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I was kind of into Halo, and having to leave Halo has sort of left me a little bit sort of like, but yeah, I think for the sake of the machine, gods, I will have to leave that. I've suddenly gone into Persona 5, I think anyway. Fairly certain. Possibly specifically Strikers, but I couldn't say that with 100% certainty. It's Persona 5. Which, interestingly enough, coming to PC and Switch, I believe, and possibly elsewhere as well. Basically, I think it's coming to anywhere it wasn't. Which I think it might have been PlayStation exclusive? Question mark. But either way, it is heading to other consoles soon. So that might be quite fun. Shall we... Now, I feel like it's probably not going to work, but I'm a fucking glutton for punishment, so let's go ahead and and try Fall Guys a second time, see if it works this time. As I say, I have no real faith or confidence that it's going to work, but suppose you gotta have a go every now and again. Gotta have a go indeed. We'll see if it works. Maybe there was only like a temporary issue with all servers. I don't know, that seems to not make sense, but you never know. You never know how much I've... Yes, we shall never know how much you... Because some days you just can't admit to... Oh good, it seems to have loaded. It's got a little man in the corner. He's a little face. And he's going like, ooh. Let's see if this will work now. I'm holding out no hope. Yeah. I'm willing to apply zero hope to this situation. But we shall see. Selected a show. Oh, I'm now officially online. I don't remember that coming up last time, so maybe that's a good sign. And no, I think it would have found players by now. I might be wrong, but I think we're shit out of luck on Fall Guys again. I wonder if there is like an official, I suppose arguably. Let's have a look. See if I can find like a is Fall Guys down type affair. Because it feels like, I don't know, it feels like it should. There we go. Nowhere near the sentence, but still. Have a look, see if there's something. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's at 406, which is close enough. Okay, yeah, so I think if I'm understanding this chart correctly, yeah, okay, there's everything seems down, so you can't handle servers to be online when too many people buy it. Notice how it just went down after 3 o'clock in the UK. I think it's because that's when the kids come home from school and download the newly free Fall Guys. Oh, that was 8 days ago though. But nonetheless, 37 minutes ago someone's reported it's down. And yeah, apparently, if I'm reading this graph correctly, at 4:51, which was about, 30 odd minutes ago, 5:06, yeah, there's this massive spike of 0 outages reported up to 1,718 outages reported. So yeah, I'm thinking Fall Guys is shit out of luck on this occasion, which is unfortunate. So I will have to once again and ah, I'm afraid. But hello, Mr. Chester Burps. Hello, Mr. Chester Phoenix. How are you? Unfortunately, you have joined at an inopportune moment. And that inopportune moment is basically the umming and ahhing of figuring out what the fuck I want to do. So there you go. Because unfortunately Halo proved too much for the machine to handle. And it is still recuperating slightly, I think. Then Fall Guys is not working. And so, yeah. All of the things are kind of just going, no. Do you want to do something? No. Would you like to do this? No. You're not allowed to do this. You're not allowed to do any of the things. We're not allowing it. How dare you think you can do the things? You will never do the things. do 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 do. That probably need a huge update. Nice to know it looks like they've done the squirt guns for Warframe again. As I say, that would require too much to update and upgrade, and it didn't work properly the last time I played it either. And by that I meant I had to sort of put it on the desktop and do all sorts of weird things because it refused to work from Steam properly. I don't know whether that situation has resolved itself or not, but it's too much fuss, I think, is the unfortunate truth with that one. I suppose we haven't done that one in a while. Yeah, go on. Let's have a go. See if this will work. It may have some slight troubles, owing to the fact that it is. I haven't played this since the Great Reset of. I think it was February, March, or something, wasn't it? But we shall see that. That's not exactly what I want going, but I suppose for now, I guess it will do. Well, I think that sound tells it all. If you don't recognise that sound, I mean, fair enough. But you should probably recognise that sound. Okay, that's... No, okay, that's interesting. Oh, no. I don't know, I can't remember. Isn't there a thing? Are you deliberately being a nuisance or... No, okay. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You have to do them right. Yeah, I remember now. It's awkward. Do I want... I don't know. No. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm very confused. Yes. There is data in the NA game. Yes, I would like to continue the NA game. I would also like to get some settings in a moment or two game, if you wouldn't mind. But there you go. We may just have to embrace a very tiny screen at the moment. Also, you have to embrace no screen at the moment, I suppose, but I'm hoping that I can find settings, expand the screen for myself, and then input the screen on the actual stream. And then also, I suppose, update the doings. Oh dear, that's broken it all. Not quite. I think it's just losing focus of the screen paused the game, which on some occasion is useful, but on others not so much. Oh, who's this? Hey Tune, Catman. Yep, that's the title. Catman, do moo. Yep. That. And now we'll spell it correctly so that I can find the actual thing on there. There we go. Excellent. Right, now let's, as I say, let's try and find some settings. Press the fucking start button. Presence, no. Sound, not quite. Data, not so much. Collection, not really. Control config display settings. That is sort of what we want. Oh yes, there we go. Display settings. Full screen window for full screen. Full screen... Yeah? I don't think that's broken the world. We can probably go... Well, no. Well, okay, now it's broken the world. Excellent. Okay, that's fine. Can we... Why can't it just be simple? Why do you only have two options? Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. But that's not... Ugh. Sometimes I hate the world. Why does it have to be an absolute fucking arse? Now I think, yeah, everything is now awkward. I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't... Oh, I think...
Who's sneaking about?
Food, so I'll... And then lurk, I think. It's difficult to know for certain. I think I'm going to have to refresh the bloody window for the chat. Ugh. Are you going to be good, or are you going to be an arsehole? Excellent. You're not being as much of an arsehole as I thought you were going to be. Right. Can we get this to work? I somehow doubt it, because it's just not wanting to. The world is going to win, and I'm going to give in and give up, but there you go. That's just what happens, I suppose. Katamari Damacy. I think that's how you spell the bastard thing, but we shall not care enough anyway. Excellent, that is the one. We don't really need a cursor, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. There we go, and now pop that down there. And then let's pop the screen back on. Okay, excellent. Or at least not as shitty as it could have been. Transform, copy the transform. Are you going to be a good little boy? You're going to be a good little boy. Excellent. Right. Enjoy your food, Mr. Can't Sleep. Unfortunately, I would have been slightly more attentive to you enjoying your food, except for the fact that everything was going terribly, terribly wrong. Right. I think maybe, just a maybe, we might actually have some doings available. I think Constellations is the actual sort of proper doings. Is this or not? No. Okay, no. Oh, no, maybe... Is this the one I'm supposed to be doing? No, that's... I've maybe done. Or have I? I don't know.
Fuck me!
Fuck me, indeed. Welcome, Albion Craft. I genuinely didn't have to look on that occasion. I just knew that a random fuck me was, of course, going to be Mr. Albion Craft. Welcome. Welcome to the shit show that is the Hodgepodge of Hilarity. No, constellations aren't what you're doing. Okay, that's fine. Do we know how to actually get to the next thing? That's controls again. That's collection. That's data. That's sound again. View constellations. What, maybe have to... Oh, okay, that might be what I'm needing to do. Okay, here we go. Maybe this. Make a star 6. Make a star 3. Okay, so we've done make a star, make cancer. There we go. Okay, I found where I'm supposed to be. But nonetheless, welcome, Mr. Albion Craft. Welcome to this Katamari Damacy. Are you a dumbass in the sea? Yes. Al-Salam Alaikum. Have you ever been to the Arabian Peninsula? We haven't either. You do know they make games outside of Japan, right? Yeah. Do you know what? We've tried 2 games that were made outside of Japan. Yeah. Halo fucked up my entire machine, and Fall Guys is just generally fucked. So Japan it is. They make games that actually function. Unlike the West, who just go throw the shit at the wall, and hopefully someone out there is going to allow it to stick. We hope you can visit the days rolling, during the days rolling, like that's possible. Oh yes, almost forgot. Oh yes, a royal present for the hard-working prince. That's what we were planning, but we got bored. We gave your present away to somebody on Earth. Must be around somewhere, so roll it up while you're at it. I'll give it a go, sir. I'll give it a go. Sending things to Earth. I mean, it's quite plausible that this game's going to break in a moment as well, so we will see. We'll just have to hope for the best, I suppose. Around a crisp 3 meters, we can believe in you for 11 minutes of Earth time. Okay. The King of all Cosmos is amazing. But any longer than that, and even the King of all Cosmos cannot be expected to wait. We look forward to a nice Katamari soppy prince. Thought for a moment it was soapy prince. Oh god, yeah, I remember now. The controls are slightly funky. Not like super difficult, but they're going to take a moment to get used to. Because you have to sort of both joysticks. Oh, I want a soapy prince. I bet you do. Ah, no! There's a nasty person sneaking up behind me. But I've got your hard hat. Ah! Yet again you've gone. Oh, no, okay. This again. How did we... Oh, yeah, right, okay. That's it. I'm not sure precisely, I suppose... There we go, that's how you sort of turn around. Okay, yeah, right, I got you. It's gonna take me a fairly... I mean, in fairness, it's... yeah, you can blame me for 10 minutes. He's willing to put up with 10 minutes of my shit, and then he's gonna put me away. But yeah, it's one of those games where I do find the controls a little bit awkward. I think it's because it's asking a lot of both my hands at once, and I don't know, like, it might just be my hands that are fucked, or maybe it's my brain that's fucked, or maybe it's something in between that's fucked. In fairness, there is something in between that often gets fucked. It's jokes. Yeah, penis. There's a penis joke. Were you expecting a penis joke? If you weren't, then you are stupid. You should definitely have been expecting a penis joke. At all times there's a penis joke. I have sucked up all the cocks, Hey everybody, I've sucked up all the cocks. Well, I think it's one of those games where once you get used to the controls, they're not that bad. However, until you get used to the controls, it takes a fair amount of brain power to get this thing to go, owing to the simple fact that you're having to sort of... Now maybe, I think there may have been some alternate control schemes, but I think I've just got the default one, so it's sufficient. But you do have to remember that in order to do like a fairly quick turn, you're having to sort of go up and down opposites on the controller, which is troublesome for the brain. Because I kind of, in a way, I wouldn't mind just... Oh look, if I push this button does this and sends me in this direction. Whereas having to sort of consider both directions at the same time... There you go. As I say, I'm sort of getting there. Do. Come on, little prince. Run towards the cats. I've got Lulu and a black cat. Well, it seems almost unfair. But ow. God damn it. Do. I was in Wilco today and some dude nicked 4 bottles of Persil. All the staff was stressing and sorting it out. I kind of pointed out the guy and made a clean getaway. What a terrible joke. I'd suggest you should be ashamed. But there you go. I like to think that is like a genuine story. And you genuinely were in Wilco and some guy did genuinely nick that. And you did say that and just nobody found it funny. And they just stared at you and went, "Are you fucking serious?" For that joke, we've put £10 extra on your bill. Do. Now I'll try and figure out how to turn around again. It's fine. There we go. Do. Oh, woo! Was there an actual jump button? I know there's like the little thing, but the guy who led the team making Katamari wanted to make a game that couldn't have a sequel. An interesting notion. Because I can't help but think it could have a sequel if he tried hard enough, but... Because it's one of those ones where the premise is so simple, you could have... Oh dear, I'm going down... There we go. I don't know whether I wanted to go down the stairs or not wanted to go down the stairs, but I feel the urge not to go down the stairs. Can I not have that? Can I? Oh, yes! That snowman who gave me so many problems. I believe that there have been 3 other Katamari games. Oh, well, yeah, he failed miserably. The problem is, he's made compelling gameplay, and if it's compelling gameplay, they will always make a sequel out of it. Even if they do change up the actual sort of theming, the gameplay will always be replicated, at the very least. So even if it was a spiritual successor, rather than a direct sequel, but still. I am in a park, yes. I do appear to be in a park environment. That's unfortunate. Oh! I've got the birds, and yes, the stairs are a viable option.
which will allow me to get a little bit bigger. Oh, there you go. You've just told me and I just worked it out. So that's nice indeed. Ah, are these bushes? No. Well, they are bushes. There's no questioning the fact that they're bushes, but still. Well, one person thought I was a prick. Someone else thought it was hilarious. I guess she's getting fired today. Yes, I suppose. Dang it, I think I keep bumping into things too readily. I think that was the problem I found last time I played Katamari Damacy. That I kept bumping into things, and I think you do lose a little bit of your stack if you bump into things too much. There's a man trying to hug me. I don't know how I feel about this. I've managed to knock a woman over, and now Big Mama's in my stack. Big Mama's deep inside my balls. I've stolen a bear, and I don't really care. Big Papa, he's gonna require a bit more effort. There's a man on a board, and some people in a beach environment. Can I have you? Yes, Mama Son. Mama Son is mine, and a swimsuit girl too. I will pick up all of the bloody melons, and then hopefully grab a man with a sword. Watermelon boy is coming with me. He's been absorbed into my big ball, and now I plan on getting several more. I've got the firewood, I've got the man, I've even got the fire and a triple threat of bears. Where's Big Bear? I wouldn't say no to having Big Bear. I've got another little bear cub, and now I've got a hitchhiker. Let's go back here, see if I can pick up more beachy bits. I still can't pick up the man on a chair, but I've got the man in the wheel thing. Look, I'm not saying it's a good song. All of the swimsuit girls are mine. Well, not quite yet. There we go, I've got the swimsuit girls. You, sir, are not safe. You will be absorbed. You think you're safe, Mr. Wrestler? No. My big old ball can handle you. Let's get back in the park and absorb some people. Hopefully we can... Oh, we're taking the mother and child. And a load of bushes. This is the one. An orgy went to Portsmouth once. What goes in Portsmouth stays in Portsmouth, I suppose. I believe I just got 3 meters, I think, maybe. Oh, what a nice Katamari. Very airy and exciting. But now that you've come this far, we would love to have a much bigger, super nice Katamari. We'll leave you to your work then. Yes. I've won the level, but get to carry on, so everybody's coming into my haystack. Get into the big ball. You think you can escape? You cannot escape. I'm gonna suck you up. It'll be great. I'm taking that man on a chair. I'm taking his underwear as well. I'm gonna take this man here, and then I'm gonna take the fence. I've officially taken offence, which is actually proving slightly awkward because I'm now sort of up and down, but then again it might be a good way to get up to the farm. Can we get... No, I'm just losing bits. I don't want to lose bits, so I guess it looks like the fish and the fishermen are sacrificed to the ball. Everybody get inside of my ball. You cannot escape my balls. They are everywhere. I'm gonna take you. Mr. Businessman, he thought he had escaped. But I went back for Mr. Businessman. And then I stole his wife as well. Oh, yes. That was supposed to be a ramp. I think I stole the ramp before I used it as a ramp. Well, that's a hell of a thing. Can I take these trees? No. That's disappointing. I'm gonna get the wrestlers now. And the man on the chair. No, I've lost my wrestling friends. Can I get a swan? No. I'm too small for the swan. Oh no, only 30 seconds left. I'll get this man swimming off the side. No, I missed the man swimming off the side. You're coming with me, you son of a bitch. Oh, it's not a man, it's a mermaid. Sabako is mine. I don't really see anything else obvious that I can take yet, so I guess. Well, there's some fish here, but in 10 seconds even. I don't know if I'm gonna catch that many fish. Oh, lots of blowfish. And I think a cat. I think the last thing that cat saw was probably someone's shaking legs. Alrighty, it's time. We have a piano lesson now, so we'll go back to space. Royal Rainbow! Blah. Enjoy my Royal Rainbow, little prince. It's 4 meters, 48 centimeters, and 4 millimeters. It's okay, but you can do better. I probably can't, in fairness, King. I probably can't. Well, since you're the prince, you should do much, much better. Yeah, I mean, alright, Chief, but, you know, come on. I was first for vegetables. That's not terrible. The thing that you collected the most of is... Oh my, Earth really is full of things. We will now release it into the sky. Ooh. Healthy! It's the first time I've ever been called healthy. Daft little cutscene. I see it. I see the rocket. Hey, Michiro. That's where Dad is. He's blasting off again. We'll be seeing your father soon, children. When he explodes all over the place. To be continued. But I suspect you probably won't see father all that soon, because best case scenario, he has a perfectly decent... Oh, make Pisces. I suppose really I should perhaps, yeah, I should really buy us making Pisces. Make Pisces? I'm assuming it's going to be a lot of fish. What is it? There's something missing. Eureka! We have it. It's not fresh. This sky is spoiled already. It's not fresh at all. It's very ripe. This is not acceptable. Quickly, find some fresh fish on Earth. I'll give it a go. Sending things to Earth. Bleh. Hurry, Prince. The sky is looking a little tired, much like your eyes. All cloudy like something you see on last week's fish. Feeling a bit more at home on Earth and starting to get a little complacent, are we? Getting a swelled head? Terrible. Get as many as you can, and make a fishier Katamari as you can, for a beautiful Pisces for a super fab fresh sky. We order you to look at rolling with a fresh eye, rediscover it. We plan to rediscover waiting around for 6 minutes. Perk up, loser prince. Okay, it's time for fish. The Pisces of the sky is plentiful fish. I don't know if literally only fish count towards this, but we'll suck up as much as we can, because the Calico Cat is coming with me. Oh yes, come on please. These fish are proving difficult. Could you stop proving difficult, you stupid fish? Oh, it's a grilled fish as well, so they'll count because they are technically fish. And let's go grab the fish. Grab all of the fish. Oh, your fish are mine. I'm assuming fish statues are a nice bit. Yes, they cut on a soul. I don't think that's what he said, but I can only really go with what I can hear, and I'm an asshole, so I hear terrible things and make it sound like I hear those things instead of the truth. Get the fish. Oh no, I've sunk. Hey, fishes! Oh no, oh, some fish I can, some fish I don't think I can. Like sharky fish I don't think I can at the moment, but salmons salmons are coming with me. Oh, yes. Yeah, those big fish strike me as... oh, gotta make a decision. I can't move as fast as the fish. I cannot swim as fast as a fish. This is alarming me. Get those little fish. Get the big old fish. Get the little boys. Get the blow-up rings. Can we get these fish? Yes, we can get those fish. Can we get this fish? No, I think that fish is a little too big, and now I might be stuck. As much as they do show like a shadow of the ball, it's a lot more difficult if you can't see the ball in order to get the sort of orientation. I've only just gotten the hang of controlling the ball when I can see the ball, let alone the idea of being able to try and track the ball whilst I can't see the ball. Okay, interesting. I can't seem to get those shark creatures, which is unfortunate. Can I get these? Stingrays and balls. Yes, I can. Launch sting missiles. I didn't mean at me, you fool. Let's avoid that man and pick up some balls. Algae balls and some fishmen. No, I can't quite get up that hill. I lost momentum. But let's get some buckets and more balls. Why are those fish out of the ocean? That's not where you belong. Grab some more stingrays. Launch sting missiles. Phones. Can you give me a bearing? I bet you can if you tried hard enough. Yay! I just grabbed a rack of fish. Alright. I think something good just happened. Now I can grab the racks. The racks the fish were on mine. Oh, I can't grab that sign. Well, that's a disappointment. Let's go here. Can I grab a man now? Yes, I can grab a man now. Fish people, I'm not fast. Just come with me on my big ball of lust. It's a big, big old ball of lust. And it's coming for you. And it will never stop. If you'd hoped my big ball of lust would ever stop, it won't. It's coming for your face, and it will not be stopped. You cannot stop it. I've got a campfire, but I'm not allowed a pipe. Oh, never mind. I don't need that pipe. As long as I've got my balls, I know I'll be fine. We've gone up to 2 meters. That seemed quite good. But I really must stop bouncing off of things. Oh, the mini golfers thought they were fine, but then they got rammed into my ball. Can the fisherman please report for duty right now? I have 1 minute left. God damn it. This is one of those games where they say you've got like 6 minutes, and that sounds like it's fine. And then suddenly it's not fine. Because suddenly all of the time disappears and you realise you probably haven't got a ball that satisfies the conditions. Well, I don't think on this occasion, I don't think they necessarily specified a specific size, but I think you still have to have an impressive volume of ballage to satisfy the king's Piscean needs. Apparently Pisces are very caring, I think. And they're sort of two sides to a Pisces, owing to the fact that you've got the twin fish symbol. And yes, I know too much about horoscopes, because I read all sorts of bits and pieces about horoscopes. I don't particularly take it with anything other than a pinch of salt, but it's mildly amusing seeing some of these things. I especially find it quite amusing, some of the articles that are like, what character based on your star sign? And it was very amusing. I won't tell you the specific star sign, but I will tell you what character, because, oh, you'll laugh. He didn't, but you might. In fairness, only one of you might laugh, and it's the fact that you know his hatred for the character. But I looked up a what Marvel character are you based on your the horoscope sign thing. Mine was Storm, and I was fine with this. And I looked up Mr. Can't Sleep Must Paints, and his was Cyclops. And for anybody who is unaware, Mr. Can't Sleep Must Paint does not like Cyclops. I think it's more a tongue-in-cheek dislike, not a true 100% dislike, but nonetheless, it is quite amusing that his destiny was to be Cyclops, even though he dislikes Cyclops. It's marvellous. 132 fish! Fabulous, super fresh, almost overwhelming. How did you manage 132? Did you use a net? No, I just rolled my balls everywhere. Thanks to these fishies, the sky will be more fresh. It's far from the cosmic record we set, however. Alrighty, let's just release it into the sky. Off we go. Yay! Pisces is here! It's not what I thought Pisces would look like. Although, having said that, no. Yeah, I think that's the symbol. The sort of... There's the two fish. Although, yeah, I think the two fish is the symbol. I think I've got... Nope, that's not even the sort of other symbol. So, I don't know. I'm assuming maybe that's the constellation. Specifically the constellation. But, yeah. I assumed there would be more kind of thing where it's similar to what I know of as Pisces, but yeah, as far as I'm aware, yeah, there you go. My Pisces was accurate. I made Cygnus, but yeah, I suppose these are constellations rather than necessarily horoscopy stuff. Ursa Major, and then there was also Gemini. Yeah, we'll see what Gemini is asking. You got to assume maybe it's something to do with twins. But precisely what you can do with twins here, I don't know. How can this be? There's something missing. Aha! Yes, that's it. We get it now. It has no mystery. The sky has no mystery. It's so straightforward and easy to understand. That's important, of course, but just so boring. We'll tell you what's mysterious twins. What is with that connection? Is it telepathy? Do they have ESP? Sending things to Earth. Oh, identical. Mind-bending. Uncanny. Come to think of it, didn't you have a twin? Really? So not true? Well, that's boring. No surprises there at all. Well, your deficiencies aside, get as many twins as you can and make a twin-packed Katamari as you can. For a beautiful constellation, for a super fab wonderful sky. Since it's all about twins, you'll have 11 minutes, double the usual. We look forward to the results, Solitary Prince. Well, I'll have a go. Oh, this is a bit more sort of I can't have those twins just yet, but I can have those twin pumpkins. I managed only one pigeon, but I've got plenty of these. I'll also manage to get the kitty cats. This is a really jazzy song. I mean, I must admit that like the whole soundtrack of Katamari seems to be like immensely good, but I'm assuming they do a sort of differing track for every single level, which in fairness is quite impressive because there's quite a lot of levels to this game. Yes, the constellations. Yes, I do remember that, but I'm surprised. I sort of loosely assumed, owing to like horoscopes being sort of your Venus is halfway up Uranus. I assumed the constellation would have some similarities to the astrological signage, but from what I could tell, that constellation has no significance to any of the symbols of Pisces that I recognised. Now maybe it's just I don't recognise them, there's always that possibility. I don't know everything, more's the pity. If I knew everything, that would be quite useful. Please stop crashing the fucking thing. I hope it, you know, it's appreciated that it is quite difficult not to crash the damn Katamari into everything. I realise there's probably better players of Katamari, but then unfortunately for me, there's better players of everything. So I suppose arguably if I did truly end up letting it bother me, the idea of things being, people being better at things than me, and if I truly let that bother me, I would never play anything again. So there you go. You just have to try and have as much fun with it. And let's be honest, you can have fun just listening to the soundtrack of this game. In fairness, she appears to be doing my method, which is just defaulting to ba ba da ba da ba da ba boo ba ba ba. There may be more to the song than that, but what I'm hearing every now and again, at least, is ba ba da ba da ba da ba 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 ba. Something's coming. Suppose this is officially like a jazz scat one, isn't it? Oh, hey, careful! Can I get the fences? Yes, I can take a fence. If I try hard enough, I can always take a fence. Chosen because they were well known in Japan but disappeared from the spotlight. It's quite nice of them to sort of do that. Ah, damn it. Oh, it's ladles. I mean, in fairness, I was going to call them wooden spoons, and let's be honest, what is a ladle if not a giant fucking spoon? All of the chefs going, fucking, what do you fucking say? A ladle is not a spoon. Anything's a spoon if you try hard enough. Is it? I don't think so. The Scatman cometh. The Scatman do. Scatman did. Scatman had a pair of slippers. Then the Scatman, he lost his slippers. He was incredibly disappointed by that fact. If the Scatman finds his slippers. Was that Dogfried? My god, who names their child Dogfried? I mean, someone here, I suppose. Sheep, younger brother. Excellent. I think I did, in fairness, get double sheep there. But we'll get... Oh, they are, in fairness, they are all coming up as twins anyway, which is quite useful. Do-do-do-do-do. Come on, please. Turn around a little better than I'm making it seem. Is that some stuff? Oh, yeah, that's stuff. You gotta believe it's the electric jellyfish. Can I pick up these people? No. I needs to be bigger than the people. But I'm bigger than a cow. I think I've got those people now. I do look forward to the levels where you get super-sized. I know, like, at the moment I'm fairly big, but I'm fairly certain there's one where you can sort of end up almost Godzilla size, and you're sort of sucking up countries. Well, I think it's actually exclusively sort of set in Japan, and therefore, trust me, you get big. I do whenever you're around. I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. I hope you don't take as many fences as I have in my ball. Old man, you're coming with me, son. You have no choice in this matter. Do-do-diddly-doo. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Gonna try and take a load of jellyfish. But yes, I have seen a couple of other people play it. And I do know you do sort of... You get to sort of world-conquering sizes. Which is quite amusing. There we go, excellent. I required the mermens. And I think there was more, but I may have been mistaken. Nope, there they are. Let's get these. Dolly! Dolly and the Electric Jellyfish. That's definitely a band name. Dolly and the Electric Jellyfish. Coming to your town next week. Dolly and the Electric Jellyfish. I don't know if I'm getting the balls, But I can get those benches, that's it. Oh yes. I don't think I'm big enough to take sumo wrestlers at the moment. But you know, a few more cakes will sort that out. Can I take this man? Yes I can. I couldn't take his chair, but I took the man. He's now dead. He's gonna be shot out into space. So if you think he could survive being lodged in my balls, he may survive the ball, but he ain't surviving space. Ah, goddammit, there's more sumo boys doing their silly shenanigans. 4 minutes. I was going to say, Jesus, I've only got 4 seconds, but no, 4 minutes. That really would have shot by if 11 minutes had passed. But there you go. I literally just picked up that fire and I lost it immediately. Yes, the Alfro. Hello, I'm Alex Fro. Get the Pogo team. Quintuplets are not the same thing. Interesting. Am I actually going to be genuinely penalised there? Because technically, I've done your double service there, haven't I? Because quintuplets are just twins. I suppose he's claiming that quintuplets are... yeah, he said quintuplets, didn't he? So that's actually one more than a twin of a twin. I suppose we've offset the balance. And everything must be balanced. Yes. It's one of those ones where I assumed they were referring to 4, and my brain didn't allow for an alternate sort of interpretation. But you're quite right. I got there eventually myself as well. But yes, quintuplets of course are 5s. No, I can't have fences yet. Dang it all! Can I have lampposts? I can have a lamppost. I can now have... No, I can't. No, there we go. Okay, I think I need to batter the fellas and then go collect them. There we go. Excellent. I've got those guys in my bowl. Nope, that's not the sort of lamppost I'm allowed. Hey, and I've got crazy little bike people. Those the bikes in Japan I find to be very strange. And quite ugly, unfortunately. Because in the video game Judgment, you actually get to ride. Now, granted, I think they look like pedal versions, maybe? Difficult to know for certain. But they do like their sort of big screens and big covers on them. And it's like, no, you've just ruined a perfectly serviceable bike by putting this giant cover screen at the front. It's like, oh, no, that's disgusting. Don't do that. Oh, we're in the last minute now. I think we can take sumo wrestlers now. Yeah, we can. Oh, no, we can't. But we have managed to take Masao. And no, now we do have... we now have a half-naked man. So let's try and get another one. Because the most important thing is half-naked man. I've gotten a pineapple. I can't take the trees. Astonished I can't take those trees. Chirpy chirpy cheep cheep. It is distinctly cheeping in my face. I did want those fires. I couldn't quite grab them. The twin statues, nice. I think they sort of, the statistics at least, suggest the idea that they think those screens they put on the front of the bikes are sort of doing better aerodynamics. And now I don't have any evidence to suggest it does or it doesn't. I've not done any research into it, but I certainly know they are 69 twins. Nice. Absolutely. We'll take the mystery rainbow back. 69 of 63%. Well, that's lucky. 69 twins. Well, is it mysterious or normal or what? The real mystery is how you managed to get so few. What is it? Why? Roll up more mystery. Well, you do have to remember, technically, that's 100 and... maths. 138. Alrighty, let's just release it into the sky. Because if it's 69 twins, it's 138 people. Gemini! That is right. It is Gemini. Oh, I feel it. You're a bit young to be feeling it. Yeah, no, again, I don't think that's no, King Cosmos, you shouldn't be diddling small children. He's a right wrong on that king, isn't he? Gets drunk and he just screw everybody over. I'm just gonna double check, 'cause I'm not entirely sure. Data, save. Is that the right one? 2021. So no, I don't think it is auto-saving. So I probably no, I'm fine continuing the game. I'll do at least one more, I think, and then we'll perhaps move on and do something else. And it's been a real hardcore hodgepodge today, isn't it? All over the place. But I suppose that's because multiple things didn't work. So it got away. To tell you the truth, we were also making a constellation, Ursa Major to be exact. Apparent. When does it become a dad joke? It becomes apparent. Something less unhinged. Oh, I don't know about that. That leaves all the work to the child. That looks bad. Deadly, yes. So we were finally done, and then the last one gets away. Shoot, stupid bear. We are sick of it. So just go roll me up one bear, and roll up the present too. Okay. So I'm assuming I have to roll my ball to the size of being able to roll up a bear. Okay, interesting. Ooh, I smell a bear. Bad bears, bad. Hurry up and start rolling. Just one. That's all we need. One bear. We're just missing one last bear. So give us the largest bear you can find. We shall be patient for 10 minutes. You have to roll up a beer. Any beer. Pass me the beer. No, pass me the beer. It's only funny if you can see the visual of that. And I would highly recommend looking up Goes Wrong Show, Pass Me the Beer. Because it's phenomenal. Oh, okay. Oh, is this the trick? That's the trick. You have to avoid the bears. Otherwise, that's game over. Or rather, you know, technically it's completion. We didn't lose a small little bear like this. Fine, we'll somehow scrape up an Ursa Major from this, but next time get a much bigger bear. Yeah, I must admit, avoidance is definitely difficult. Well, look, it may not be the most impressive bear, but it is my bear. And sometimes it's not the size of your bear, it's how you use your bear. So just bear with me. I'm not using the bear on her. Stop feeling her. King Cosmos, I've told you before, I've told you 1,000 times. Stop trying to feel up the small child. She's too young, and you are, like, infinitely older than her. Which is not a good, it's not a good look, mate. It's not a good look. Right, anyway, well, technically we won. I realise it's not a good win, but technically I won. And it's interesting, he has got, and it's not going to make sense for anybody who's not checked the Discord recently, but he has got about the same size package as Spider-Man. Spider-Man of the Future, specifically. But yeah, anybody who's checked the Discord recently will know what I mean when I say he's got an enormous package the size of Spider-Man. Have you ever been in Poland? We go there often. We hope you can visit during the day's rolling. Like that's possible. Oh yes, almost forgot. Oh yes. A royal present for the hard-working prince. I don't think I've found any of these presents. But still, that's what we were thinking while walking the dog. Couldn't help but throw it towards Earth. We suppose it was too much to expect the dog to go fetch that far. Must be around somewhere, so roll it up while you're at it. Sending things to Earth. Well, I'm very small. Today you'll be rolling around the world. The Katamari should be, let's see, 6 meters. We can believe in you for 12 minutes. Well, I think it took me about 10 to do a 3 meter. But then again, it does sort of, if you can do it well, it can cascade quite nicely and suddenly shoot up in size. But I'm not 100% sure I'll be able to do 6 meters, but we'll see. We shall see. Let's go straight after the bananas. Bananas. Bananas, bananas. I'm Mr. Banana. Hello, I am Mr. Banana. Would you like to meet me and Mrs. Banana? Banana, na 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 na, banana, na na, banana, na 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 na, banana, na na. We've also got what I believe is ananas, because I think pineapple in a foreign language is ananas, but I might be wrong. It's distinctly plausible that ananas in a foreign language is bananas, but we'll see. That would be French. French for pineapple is ananas. There you go. See, I know things. Random weird things that are not useful, but I know things. Do 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 do. Ah! There's a creepy little man trying to destroy my stack. What an asshole. Why would you chase a ball of things? 'Cause you're a creepy little bitch. He wants to touch my balls. Stranger danger indeed. Do, 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 do. I mean, it would be useful if you were talking to a Frenchman about what you don't want on your pizza. That's true. But you would have to know. I think it's just no ananas. Ananas, no ananas. Do, do. I do still remember, I think it was Taskmaster where they wanted to order. Basically, I think the order equated to just a pizza base or something along those lines. It may have been like just a pizza base with something else on top, maybe, but it was definitely like they had to ask to remove the cheese. They had to ask to remove all the meats and all the stuff, and it's like you've basically just removed everything that makes that pizza a pizza. But in fairness, that was the challenge, to get a pizza that wasn't really a pizza delivered, I think. Without having them, without saying the specific words, I think, as well. That was the other crux of the challenge. Don't you whack me, you little shit. Eats pizza without the cheese. I don't know why you'd bother. But there you go. I suppose there's perhaps a little bit more to pizza than just the cheese, but I must admit, if I didn't eat cheese, I'd probably just not eat pizza, because it's kind of a crucial element. Because at that point, you're not you're not really eating eating pizza anymore. You're just sort of eating kind of a sauced bread, which is fine. If you want a sauced bread, enjoy having your sauced bread, but it doesn't really equate to the same sort of deal. There you go. Pizza is life, indeed. I did have a particularly nice one the other day. I went back, because usually I go with Pizza Hut these days, because it's nice and simple to order, and I like their flavours. I like what they have to offer. But I tried, because they turned up on Deliveroo, I went back to an old favourite of mine, which is just Essex Pizza. And yeah, it was very nice. Apart from the fact that they took about sort of an hour and a half, I think, to finally get it to me. And of course, it was that age-old thing where it was like, "Hi, yeah, I ordered it back just over an hour ago." "Oh yeah, the driver's just leaving." Yeah. Somehow, I suspect if I hadn't phoned you up, that fucking pizza wasn't just leaving the shop, was it, sir? But there you go. Aside from that, it was rather nice. It was especially interesting for me just to sort of have a medium pizza. And I know that sounds like you're a fat pig. Yes indeed. Although it's not quite as simplistic as that, because what I usually do is get like a large pizza and then have a bit and then have the rest for lunch the following day, which is very pleasant. But on this occasion I just sort of wanted a sort of single meal, so I went for a medium, and it was quite nice. Shoveling down a whole pizza. Very good. Saucy Dough near me is the best pizza. It's so fucking slutty. I see. It offers hand jobs and blowjobs for a small nominal fee, I take it. But your go-to is Papa John's? Papa John's. Yeah. Papa John's is nice. I like Papa John's. The one I'm not keen on is Domino's. And it's one of those ones where it may just be an unlucky sort of thing where it was slightly disappointing on this one occasion. But yeah, Domino's is the one that I'm not keen on. It just didn't do anything for me when I had it. It was like, nah. I mean, have you ever eaten something and it's just sexy? I don't think I have. I don't think I've had that experience. I did know a guy years and years ago who did refer to everything as sexy. Just like everything, every single thing in his life, he just referred to as sexy. Yeah, that's sexy. And it did get quite weird. For a while, the best place to get pizza around here was Pizza Go-Go. I recognise the name. I don't think I ever really had Pizza Go-Go. I've run out of stuff. I don't know what else I can put in my ball. Will the bicycle work? Okay, the bicycle will work. I'm fairly certain. Oh, okay, these guys will work as well. I've got the tall schoolboy. Can I get the bear? Nope, I just lost the boy. I lost the boy trying to get a bear. Oh, there we go. We can probably get this other schoolboy, considering he was worried. Anybody worried, you can definitely put in the stack. Anybody who's not fussed, you definitely cannot put in the stack. Which is sometimes useful to know. Well, hopefully, if we just stand... Oh, no, okay. There. We can just... Ding, 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 ding! And ding, 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 ding! Hopefully, can we get the fish man as well? Yes. Excellent. Right, hopefully when they come swarming up, they're marvellous. If we just stay here, we can get some more fish. There's plenty more fish in the sea. And at least a couple of fishermen. Where'd that fisherman fly off to? Wait, Mr. Fisherman, where are you? I don't think I can get bicycles yet. So I can probably get penguins. And maybe these men. Yes, there we go. I could get that man. I can get men and penguins. That's what we like to see in our lives. Men and penguins. And a secret rabbit. I do want that secret rabbit. There we go. Joe Miyazumi. May he not sue me for absorbing him into my ball. I do rather want that TV screen, which is interesting because I think that TV screen is my camera view, isn't it? Which is quite clever. But I don't think I'm going to be able to get in there quite as much as I would like to, owing to the fact that my ball isn't big enough to absorb the first area. Can I get those men now? Yes, I can. Although I do fear that I am too far away from 6 meters to actually successfully do this level. I've been just that little bit too slow, and therefore I'm going to be... Well, I think it's not necessarily slow. It's more the fact that I keep losing more ball than I gain, I fear. And also, yeah, that gap is going to be very difficult now. Navigating in general is going to prove a little bit difficult, I think. Well, we've gotten more people there. I can suck off the people, but not suck off the bicycles at the moment. Can I now? No. Okay, that's a shame. But you were a threat earlier. You're no longer a threat, sir. These two science fellas, Yumi Totara. I say science fellas, I think they were just well dressed. I don't think we can get that one. If I may, I think it's that you don't prioritise larger things. Oh, I see. Well, I'm trying, but a lot of the larger things I do end up falling off of. Big as... still just a baby. Big as a school gate, I say, oh yes. Oh, talking of school gates, we may have opened up a new area. There's a way through here. But yeah, I do try and get large things, but like that piece there, I couldn't actually physically pick up. So it's an interesting balance that I haven't quite mastered, perhaps, is the the balancing between getting the large things and actually being able to pick up said large things. That's where the awkwardness arises, I fear. Because I was sort of wanting the car, but can't have a car. And I don't know, maybe there is like a formula you can see that I don't see, which is distinctly plausible, that would sort of... see, like there, I don't know if there's a trick to getting up that area, perhaps, but there you go. The maximum safety goes, yeah. I suppose you need to sort of... And I think, as I say, you need to start intuiting what your size of ball can and cannot pick up. And it's optimal if you don't keep smashing into things, which is an unfortunate habit where I can't help but keep smashing into things. More so because I keep thinking they're things that I might be able to take, and then they turn out to not be things I can take, which proves awkward. Well, there you go. I take it, is the oh dear because the stream's dying? Yeah, it seems that way. As is so often the way, I can't do anything about it. It's a fucking shit system that doesn't work for me. But there you go. We're getting a bit bigger. Oh shit! The police are actually sort of shooting me. Okay, maybe. Oh, okay. No, I'm sort of. No, I seem to be distinctly stuck between a rock and a hard place. Yeah, probably best to avoid the police station until I can perhaps swamp the police station with my sheer volume. My sheer volume. Oh shit! Yeah, no, that's nowhere near. This is a fail. This is a 4 meter out of 6 meter fail. Yeah. Oh well. We failed the king, but we did not fail the deputy. What is this? Speechless, utterly speechless. What is this supposed to be? Why is it so itty-bitty? We may go to the trouble of making rain and putting on faces, but our morale just drops when a nasty Katamari like that shows up. We knew we should have asked your cousins instead of you. This is not your fault, but ours for believing in you. It was all our fault. It's alright. Forget everything. Forget about everything. And just go away. Goodbye. Wow, that's a devastating game over, isn't it? Seriously, like, holy shit. Must you be quite so nasty? And I'm guessing the answer is yes. Anyway, we'll probably put it away. Find something else for the last, I don't know, half hour. Quit the game. See you again. Maybe. But having said that, I think the fact that the internet's dying on its arse suggests I should probably not, perhaps, bother. But we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Oh, it's Mr. Urbiancrift. There you go. You can be a citizen of Drakeford. I forgot the name of my own Discord there, but there you go. It's definitely up there. It's definitely up there in like the top 10 of nasty game overs that leave you sort of slightly depressed. Right, what we got there? I'll tell you what, let's have a look here. And then just in there, see what we had available here. I can't remember. Yeah, I wonder if the ones I was thinking of are available. Don't know. And you don't know what I'm talking about. What? Tasty. Trumpets. Tasty trumpets. Have you tasted trumpet? No, you shouldn't. Trumpet is usually the name of a dog. That's only a reference to anybody who's ever seen anything to do with our Sea of Thievesing, because Trumpet is a dog in Sea of Thieves. Not specifically. You buy pets, and then one of them is called Trumpet. Anyway, I'm going to do... Oh, God. That'd be bloody awkward, didn't it? Sometimes you do just wish the world would not be an arsehole. I know that's... I know it's asking a lot. But there you go. The Devil of Hodgepodge kitchen. I've no idea whether that's spelled correctly. That's definitely not. Well, I say that actually. Oh no, that's no, that is supposed to be. The problem is, if you're wondering, which you might not give a shit, in which case fair dues. But the problem I've got is the resolution. Where I was fiddling with Katamari's resolution, the resolution of some of my windows has gone fucking crazy, and therefore it's making life very awkward to actually get anything done. But still, also I think there's not enough internet once again for it to load the bloody thing, so I suppose just no game, I suppose, will suffice. I mean, nothing wants to work. Let's put it this way: nothing wants to work. I suppose this might be a good opportunity to test a theory. So I'll turn that off and plug that in. See if that makes any difference whatsoever. I doubt it, because otherwise it would have been fucked the entire time. But what can I say? Sometimes you reach for a desperate solution to a problem that shouldn't exist. And that's the issue all around, really. Let's see if this is going to work. I'm not convinced it's going to. Oh, no, hey, there we go. Are you 100% sure there's no data present? I suppose maybe I didn't save anything. That's unfortunate. There's more lines. It's intriguing, because there's more lines in the preview of what you're potentially watching than there is on my screen. But I suppose there's not a lot. Again, it's like if I start fiddling with things, it might just break completely. So, yeah. So I can't really... If I break it for me, then I won't be able to play it. Which is not useful. I think it's one of those ones where you'll perhaps have to just find a better stream. That might be the optimal path. Just find a better stream that looks nice and pretty and has entertainment value. That might be easier. And yeah, no, I think theory confirmed, it's nothing to do with the Bluetooth controller. I think the internet just gets bored part way and just goes, nah, I'm not going to bother, mate. I'm not interested, son. And starts just being shit. I suppose it might be, I don't know what, fucking bullshit. That's what it is. The world is smothered in bullshit. I suppose really I'm going to have to go back to the consideration of putting a wire in it. I'm still loath to do that, to be honest. Got to shoot. See you later. Cheerio, Mr. Albion Craft. Cheerio. You're not going to miss much. It's going to be Devil Kings that's looking particularly poor on screen. So, yeah. It's unfortunate, but there you go. Equally, I think it's lagging to fucking buggery and back, so that's fun. Did I get to choose? No, maybe that's later. I do want to choose easy mode this time, I think. What be this game? This be Devil Kings. It is an old PlayStation 2 game. Who do I fancy being? I mean, in fairness, I would not have been Red Minotaur for quite some time, owing to the fact that I don't think he's in any of the future games. Lady Butterfly I don't think is in any of the future games either. Venus I think might be. Scorpio definitely is. Azure Dragon definitely is. And the Devil King himself is not in any of the other future games. So I think, do you know what? I'm going to be Devil King again. I think we did do this a little while back, but still. Anyway, okay, so Red Minotaur is coming for my lands. I could do a counter-offensive against the Red Minotaur in the Deadwood. I could do an ambush at Shadow Gorge from Muri. The flooding of Girthus Nam from Kars. Arslan. I doubt he wants to be called Arslan. Landing at Nanvia, or the counter. I feel like the counter is oddly more thematically appropriate, because if a man's coming for your lands, you should probably counter the man coming for your lands, so we'll do that one first. I'd like to point out it makes no difference. You're not going to lose the lands he's coming for. It just feels thematically appropriate. So we shall engage the enemy. And I'm doing it on easy mode because, well, it's easier. And then you can build some levels, and then you can do it on normal mode. I'm not a proud person. I just make things the easiest way possible. Look at that man. That man is amazing. Give him a lick. Tastes like Nobunaga.
Point reporting. There's movement.
It is Nobunaga Oda, if you were wondering. Not entirely sure where my voice has gone, but it seems to have died significantly.
Of course.
My horse, of course. We did watch this cutscene a little while ago, but fuck it, we'll watch it again. Because let's be honest, you can't get better than fucking Batman here. Although actually, it was a little bit more Moon Knight, I suppose, with the really flowing cape, just not in the half moon. But yeah, my horse, of course. Of course, my horse.
My lord, if there is anyone that shall rule the lands under the heavens, it is you. And should my king permit, I shall fight by your side until that glorious day when you rule every creature in this land.
Suit yourself.
Hey, wait up!
A lot of carnage. I will be enjoying this.
Creepy man, check. Oh, full anime cutscene. Again, we probably saw this last time, but I'd forgotten that it was full anime. And it was only a few weeks ago, but maybe I started skipping the cutscenes. Which would be not unreasonable. Or maybe this is specific to counter-offensive. Because this is the Red Minotaur.
A warrior's honor is more powerful than any bullet. Teach the enemy that lesson.
He got a big axe.
Charge!
I think his axe might be bigger than he is, which is impressive. I think that is a friendly ninja. Friendly to the Red Minotaur, at least. Might be wrong. I feel like their focus is a little bit too heavily on the horse's arse, though.
My lord, look!
But this follows into the Sengoku Basara games, and then the Sengoku Basara anime. And I'd highly recommend the Sengoku Basara anime. It is ridiculous. And let's be honest,
What a waste.
what do you want in an anime? I think really I want ridiculousness, frankly. It's to do with the sort of feudal Japan where all the warlords were warring, as warlords are wont to do. And this first game, as I say, deals with Nobunaga Oda, or Oda Nobunaga, whichever way around it's supposed to be, but those are the two names that are key. Same with Onimusha. Yeah, the Onimusha games deal with Oda Nobunaga. And weirdly, so does the Pokemon game Pokemon Conquest. One of those ones where I've seen him so often as this big demon king, i.e. Onimusha, and this, him being the big demon king, lord of all devils and nastiness. And then he sort of pops up in Pokemon. It's like, hey! True, a lot of them do deal with it. I think it's, I mean, it's basically because of their history, isn't it? Granted, they've sort of deified, and this goes super OTT. I mean, look, he just did a pirouette with a trident on a horse. You can tell how over the top this is going to be. It's magnificent. I fear you may have missed the pirouette on a horse owing to the, shitty internet. Or shit internet. Shinternet. Shitternet. Would you like to shit a net? No, because that seems like it'd be very awkward and might get tangled a lot. You got some dead wood, son. Yeah. Horses don't fight. No, but the men on the horses fight, you fucking idiot. You're really serious. Okay, repel Red Minotaur's cavalry. Stop the cavalry. Can you stop the cavalry? I'm hoping so, yes. Because if I can't stop the cavalry, we're going to have problems, I suppose. You better watch out. You better not shout. You better not shout. I'm telling you why. Ow. Must admit, the camera is not great in this game, owing to the fact that I don't know whether I can change that. Certainly not here. Alright, we'll stick with it and hopefully battle past it, but it's a weird inversion on the sort of horizontal, which is not optimal for what I want to do. Oh, I didn't know they gravitated towards you. Actually slightly inconvenient. Oh, that's one of my boys. Let's deal with this cavalryman. I think the sprint is based on the idea of... Oh yeah, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Yeah, I should have dealt with that cavalry. Oh, you've got a lot to fear from these pea shooters, mate. They are... Oh dear. I didn't say I was very good at the game. I just said I enjoyed the game. Technically, I don't even think I said that, but I do enjoy the game. Is there okay, that might be a slightly quicker way of getting... Christ. Yeah, I know. I'm trying, mate. I'm trying my best here, son. I'm trying my best here. It's just that it's been a while, and as I say, the camera is doing me no fucking favours here whatsoever. But basically, I fight with a shotgun and a big sword. So, he can't be that bad if he fights with a shotgun and a big sword, can he? No, he can. He can be quite bad. It's also, one thing I was going to say is the Devil King's logo in the corner like that really reminded me quite a lot of really rather reminded me of Devil May Cry. And that makes a degree of sense because it's all Capcom. This is Capcom as well. And yeah, I think if you ever get a chance to play Sengoku Basara or watch Sengoku Basara, I would highly recommend it because it is magnificent. I may have lost. No, yeah, no, maybe. Yep. I let too many horses in. That's surprisingly difficult. Even on easy mode, that proved more difficult than I could muster. Well, shit. Okay, now. One day, I might actually do something useful. Shall we try a different character? I'm sorely tempted to. We'll have to go through new cutscenes though, so no, alright, we'll stick with the same guy. And we'll stick with trying to do Deadwood. We just need to focus more on the horses, I suppose. I'm assuming maybe I have to sort of stay back a little bit more perhaps, but just difficult I think is the problem. There's a lot more horses than there are me. And that's awkward to get around. I need to be in several different places at once, and that's troublesome. But there you go. Deadwood counter-offensive. Unless maybe I do want to just sort of rush it. If I want to sort of try and rush forward. Yeah, I know.
It's taking so long. Hurry it up.
But if I rush forward and take care of the... or if I just fuck it up. If any of the buttons is not helping matters. Plausible. Okay, there's the cavalry I'm supposed to be defeating. So let's try and focus on them first. And now we'll try and deal with the cavalry I'm not technically supposed to be defeating, but is in my way. So let's deal with those. This camera is so awkward. That's... Joe, I'm going to be battling the controls more than anything else at this point in time, because they are not as fun. Not... maybe, do you know, let's have a look at the main menu, see if I can find a way of not having this control be a piece of shit. Let's have a look. Okay, camera setting normal. Maybe if I do go reverse, that will satisfy my issues with that. But at the moment, it's trying to battle a control, let alone an army of horses, is not proving conducive to any kind of victory. So,
how many must we kill?
Oh, so many, my friend, so many. I'm slightly tempted to leave Deadwood counter-offensive and move on to another one. See if I can't do something else that's a bit more productive. So let's do the flooding of Youthus Nam. See if I can get a little bit more something out of this one, as opposed to keep trying to smash my head against the brick wall that is clearly the Red Minotaur. Eventually I might end up having to do the Red Minotaur one, because I think in this time period Red Minotaur versus Nobunaga is kind of the key fight. Later on I think it becomes a little bit more to do with Scorpio. No, it's Mitsunari and Ieyasu, which is I mean, I don't mind you going a bit batshit, Lady Butterfly, but it felt a little unnecessary at that exact moment. Okay, there we go. I think my camera feels a bit more natural now, which is beneficial to say the least. I can now rotate the camera in a direction I feel like I want to be rotating the camera. Like, I'm not a person who would suggest inverted cameras at the best of times, but inverting your left and right is even worse than the idea of inverting your up and down. Up and down I can handle if it's like a spaceship or something, but inverting my left and my right, fucking hell. I've had hard enough trouble with my left and right at the best of times, let alone when you're trying to sort of desperately trying to reposition the camera into being able to see what you need to fight. The gate has been breached. Well, that's probably bad or probably good. It's difficult to know for certain. I do feel like there's supposed to be a sort of... Okay, that's the block. Is there a... Yes, there's a sort of dodge off the block, but probably a lot simpler just to kill things. Well, there might be some kind of parry system as well. As I say, it's usually easier just to kill things, and ideally don't go into your own spinning traps. I say my own spinning traps, I think this is meant to be my area of influence, so I would assume it is mine. It also gets a little bit easier when you unlock a few more moves, because at the moment I'm just sort of... I've basically got shoot them and slice them available, which should be enough, you would think, but unfortunately it's not for me. It's a massacre! It's a massive car! Oh no! What are we to do? We're feudal Japanese soldiers. We have no comprehension of what a car is, let alone a massive car. It's not the most difficult of games. Well, I say that, I've made a fucking arse of it so far, but still. In terms of the fundamental principles, it's not the most difficult of games. You shoot everything, you kill everything. It's kind of a Dynasty Warriors type fare. I don't know if Dynasty Warriors had its own sort of genre that it was known as, but it's basically slash them up and kill everything. Oh, I've got my Fury Drive. Not entirely sure how to activate the Fury Drive, but apart from that little fact, we're all good. But I think if you... Maybe it's that. Push any... No, that's the sword strike. I'm fairly certain if you... Maybe it is just if you run for long enough you'll start sprinting. Or that's something they introduced in the later games, and that's what I'm thinking of. I really thought it was one of those ones where... Is that the gate? Oh, that's the gate there. Excellent. We'll just deal with the one. Ah, there's bomb people. Oh, no. You can't guard through bombs, unfortunately. Shoot the man. Fairly certain they just get called warrior games. Oh, alright, that's fair. That does make a degree of sense as to what they are. But still. Also, leaving me on tender hooks, I have got the most tender of all the hooks. I've been tabbed out. This game looks fierce too as fuck. Yes. I mean, I think you're getting a worse picture. You're definitely getting a worse picture than I'm getting, which is unfortunate. But it very much is that sort of PlayStation era, and it does not shy away from being that PlayStation era. Oh, you meant just how the camera looks. Fair enough.
I am a child of the sun.
You are a fucking idiot.
You are nothing.
And you've got... mate, okay, let's just... can we just have a small assess, yeah? Just a brief little assess of the situation here. So, I am wielding a sword and a gun. I have a big gun and I have a big sword. That man there has ribbons. I feel like he's put himself at a disadvantage because the man has ribbons. Fairly certain that character, at least, appears later on in Sengoku Basara. Although I don't think he goes by that same name, it looks like, so I don't know. But there you go. Been summoned for dinner. How the ribbons? Hope the ribbons don't tie you up. I'm hoping so as well. But do enjoy your dinner. Cheerio. Bang goes my gun. I'm fairly certain if I can bang with my gun, the sword does more damage, but I might be mistaken on that front. What I do know is that flip attack is quite good. So I should probably focus on doing a lot more of that flip attack. That's not the flip attack I was supposed to be doing. There we go. That's the flip attack I wanted to do. Also, bombs explode, and you probably don't want to be part of that. Oh, I think the little boy's here. I can hear him. Yeah, Hornet. I can hear him doing things. The little tiny boy, he's doing things. I don't know if he should be doing things, but he appears to be doing things. Splashdown. Yeah, I'll say that's one I should probably try and find. Splashdown. Do you want to go out to the buoy? It was a sort of racer. It was one of the first games I got on the PlayStation 2, because I think it basically came with the PlayStation 2. But it was a very simple sort of Sea-Doo race game, but the voice acting in it was quite entertaining, owing to the fact that it was very, very Australian, I think, if memory serves. It was quite entertaining. Ow. I'm trying to get the chest man, but he's proving evasive. There we go. Excellent. Health and Fury Drive. Health again. Unfortunately, yeah, I think in later games they don't have them attract to you quite as readily, which allows you to sort of pick and choose when you want to go back and get those health icons. But never mind. I suppose arguably the later games are just generally a lot better. But I still quite enjoy Devil Kings, because unfortunately you don't, as I sort of alluded to earlier, you don't get to be Nobunaga in the later games, or at least I don't think so. There's so many characters you unlock in these games that you never know. Maybe if you unlock every single one. It's one of those ones where I think you could be playing it forevermore and still unlock more characters. I don't think I've ever truly completed the previous games. I think I did quite a lot, but every single character basically has a campaign mode where you do several of these levels, and that kind of means that every time you unlock a new character, you of course unlock a new campaign. most of the characters you see in the game tend to be able to be unlocked eventually. I'm not sure if there is. I'm sure there's a guide out there somewhere that would give you a clue, but I don't think inside the game you ever got given any kind of clue that told you this is how you unlock such and such. Because there's not like an unlock page. Oh dear, guns again. But actually, oh no, it is guns again. Thought maybe bows, considering the fact that he's... Oh no, this is not Red Minotaur. This is someone else. So, different factions use different ranged weapons, I think, essentially. Just keep slashing, just keep slashing, just keep slashing, yes. That's how you win the game, that's how you win the day. I must admit, playing this does make me want to watch the anime series again. Because I think, if memory serves, it was an anime series and then they got 1 to 2 special films. It's over the top. Coming from the game first, I think. The game was the first thing they did. So coming from that first, you can tell it was always going to be a dramatically over the top little nonsense fest. And let's be honest. Oh dear. Oh, the frames are dying on me. Excellent. And I suppose it was probably always inevitable that something was going to go horribly wrong. It always does, but yeah, that's unfortunate. It's not being too terrible at the moment. Yeah, I think it's mostly come back. As I say, it was too good to be true when I'm sort of sat here thinking, yeah, this is fun, it's working. Of course it's not actually working. Don't be silly. Nothing ever works. That be how life is. We'll try and take out this guard. Basically, the reason why I went down the other end instead of facing the boss, because you may have seen the boss turned up quite early on. The reason why I've decided to tackle all these guards is A, you get a bit more experience for it, and B, they give you unlocks. You can take their sort of treasures, and once you've taken their treasures, that will unlock different weaponry. Oh dear, Nuri's here, so let's activate my Fury mode. Or Kaz is here, sorry. Yeah, it's interesting. There's no other sort of... In the future games, you get sort of... I think you get that Fury-style drive. I don't think they explicitly call it Fury in the later games. And then you get sort of a Sengoku move as well, which allows you to sort of do an even fancier manoeuvre. And you can, if you want to, you can combine the two. But I'm fairly certain, yeah, I'm fairly certain this guy turns up later in the next game. Under a slightly different name, certainly. And rather than having ribbons, he has an actual sort of giant shuriken-y type thing. Almost like the character in Soul Calibur. That sort of full-body chakram type affair. Well, I just wonder. I thought he decided not to turn off, but he did decide to eventually come onto the camera. There we go. Dramatic finale. Well, we'll probably call it quits after that level. We'll open up my treasures and try and figure out if I can save the game. So this is an energy bead. Increases my max health. Gold bars. Energy bead is worse than that one, I suppose, yeah. Armour, nice. And a big sword. The Unity sword. So nothing particularly spectacular in terms of the new sword. But we should get a tasty amount of experience. Not quite. I was genuinely hoping for a level up there. They're slightly stingier on their stuff. Yes, I think we can overwrite those. Next, please. Yes, thank you. See if I can figure out how to equip my bits. Kaz's territory subjugated. Azure Dragon's army has invaded Puff's territory. Puff defeated. Because I think a lot of these go by nicknames, whereas later on they go back to being sort of actual proper names. Cue ball. Let's see. I don't know whether that's just to do with the translation, and they would sort of changed it up. I didn't actually specifically mean to go into that, but Oh, there we go. Right. I figured it was there. So unfortunately, yeah, not getting the level up means I don't get any special moves. That's already updated, and I suppose, yeah, I just want to sort of pop the armour and the orb on there. What is that? What was I say? Oh, I see, because they're... Right. I think they are just in an order of their own choosing. So I can't deny. I don't really want to engage in battle, so we'll just come out of there and what's saved is saved and what's not saved is not saved. Leave it at that sort of not caring all that much. Anyway, I think we've pretty much hemorrhaged viewers, so probably not going to bother raiding. So I'll just say cheerio and put the thing away. So cheerio.